Hey, what's up, Billsmafia? It is time for the NFC South Preview. The Atlanta Falcons, the New Orleans Saints, the Carolina Panthers, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Um, let's start off with the division winner from last year, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's going to be a strange year for Tampa Bay. It's been a strange offseason. Their quarterback Tom Brady retired, then he didn't retire, then in some weird circumstance their coach retired, and now their defensive coordinator is their coach. And then during training camp, Tom Brady just took off for 2 weeks and came back. They also lost their center to a season-ending injury. They've lost a couple of other offensive linemen. So who knows what that team is going to look like this year. Tom Brady's still the quarterback, so you can't count them out, obviously. I counted Tom Brady out 3 years ago. I said he was on the decline and was not the same Tom Brady, and lo and behold, here we are a few years later. Since then, he's won a Super Bowl. So, that the fact that they still have a really good defense, good defensive linemen, good linebackers. Their secondary is a little bit of a question, but they're still a solid team. And in an NFC that's not exactly full of world beaters, they could still make the playoffs again. The next team up is the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons, they're not going to be good. Plain and simple, they're just not going to be good. Marcus Mariota is their quarterback. And that says a lot. They drafted Desmond Ridder, but he's not going to be ready, and he's certainly not going to be able to play behind a terrible offensive line, a defense that's not great, and the fact that you only have two other playmakers on offense, Cordarrelle Patterson and Kyle Pitts, the tight end, who, because of the fact that they're the only two true offensive playmakers, people will be able to stop them pretty easily. Marcus Mariota is not the same guy the Titans drafted. He showed a little bit during his time in Las Vegas, but it was limited duty. So, a backup quarterback who's a veteran and limited duty, he should be able to show something. So I don't look for the Atlanta Falcons to do much this year. They could be headed for number one draft pick territory. The next team is the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers went in after a debacle last season where they only won 5 games. They went ahead and went for another quarterback. They acquired Baker Mayfield from the Cleveland Browns. As you all know, I'm a Baker Mayfield guy. If he had been available, I would have wanted the Bills to draft him the year they drafted Josh Allen. Shows what I know. I still don't think Baker Mayfield is a bad quarterback. I think he got I don't want to say a raw deal in Cleveland, but given the fact that he was injured last season for a lot of the season, I don't think he got a fair shake in Cleveland. And I certainly think that his personality, I would have taken him over Deshaun Watson just because, not talent-wise, but just, he may have been a pain on the field, but off the field, he was much better person. That being said, DJ Moore, really good wide receiver. They still have Christian McCaffrey, although Christian McCaffrey cannot stay healthy. That's going to be the big question. Can he stay healthy? If he can, DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson could very well be good targets for Baker Mayfield. And, with Christian McCaffrey running the ball and out of the backfield, the Carolina Panthers could surprise a few people. I wouldn't be surprised if they made a push for this division. Although I don't think they're going to win more than 9 games this year, they could win 9 games. Now to the team that could surprise a few people, the New Orleans Saints. Jameis Winston, to me, is back. I think he learned a lot the last 2 seasons in New Orleans. I know he was injured last year, but he was 5-2 when he got it. They were 5-2 when he got injured. He cut down his interceptions. He had a good stretch filling in for Drew Brees when Drew Brees went out the last year of his career. And so Jameis Winston, if he can show that that Sean Payton was not the sole reason for his improvement, the Saints could very well be this division winner. They could be a Super Bowl sleeper. They've got a fantastic defense, and they've got weapons. Michael Thomas looks to be back. Chris Olave is out there. Jarvis Landry is there, and Alvin Kamara is there. So it looks like the Saints could be that team that could sneak up on a few people. They've beaten Tampa Bay 4 times in a row. A lot of them without Drew Brees. So, that tells you a lot. And I mean Tom Brady Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, give them credit where credit's due. I really honestly think they're going to win this division, and I think they're going to be Super Bowl sleepers. That is my preview for the NFC South. We'll go to the AFC West next, and then the NFC West, and then the NFC East, and then finally the AFC East. So stay tuned. As always, go Bills.